Let's go Blues.
Let's go Blues.
Hawaii Blues fan, we're bleeding blue with you.
Let's go Blues. Let's go Blues. Let's go Blues.
And aloha! Welcome to the Blue Note Fan Report. I'm Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan, and I'm your host on the only program that's by a fan for the fan, and you got to know all about you, the fan. This is a big game. So for a game this big, I got to bring him in. I got to bring in the man, the myth, and the legend, Mr. Lance Scott of the Drop Hockey Podcast. How you doing today, Lance? Can you hear me, bud? Lance, can you hear me? I can see you and you're moving, but I can't hear you, bud. Hello?
You're breaking up.
I'm not hearing you very good,
You're
Lancer.
breaking up something. You're breaking up some.
Yeah, we're having a little bit of
terrible.
Sounds like we're having some connection issues, bud. Hey guys, hold on a second while I try and send Lance a message. There we go. Let's see if we can get this figured out. Lance will probably be right back. Trying to pull him out here for a second. Okay, guys, let's get this going. Hey, I didn't get a chance to share this out, so please share it in the lounge, in the crew, and some other places, and let's see what we can do. Get it out. Let's see. Bob Morton, we win tonight. That's called a winning streak. It has happened before. I'm with you. Kevin Nash, aloha malo, and let's go Blues, Guy and Lance. Chris Stockley is here. Okay, so I think we got Lance back. Have we got you, Lance? Nope, he dropped out. Ooh-wee. Oh, what a weird day, man. Hey, don't forget to share this out to all your friends, all your family and loved ones. Make sure they know all about the Blue Note Fan Report. Can't wait to talk to you. I think we got Lance back. Lance, we got you back? Have I got you, Lance?
You're breaking up.
I'm breaking up. Everything looks fine on my end, and I don't think anybody else thinks I'm breaking up. You're on a kind of a delay, bud.
I'm getting 400 megs my side.
Yeah, I'm not sure whose side it's on right now, bud. Well, we'll just play with it. We'll go with it. Big game today, man. What do you? What are you expecting? This is absolutely huge. Murphy is here apparently too. Hey, I think we're coming a new normal version of Gloria of 19. I don't know about that. I like what Benner said though. We're coming. That was pretty huge. It had a lot to do with what was going on. See what Lance is saying. He'll be right back. No problem. We deal with the issues we got. That's all there is to it. Hey, man, please share this out. Let's make sure we get enough people watching. I'm excited about tonight's game. I really am. And I'm excited about the pick'em contest because, boy, has there been a shake up in that. Right now, 2 points separates, and I want to make sure I get the numbers right. 2 points separates first from, how far down is it? 14th, right? That's how close it is. I mean, you got 14 people within 2 points of it. Oh, absolutely, Chris. It was a do I look nervous moment. I absolutely agree with you there. The things that I'm seeing mostly from the Blues in that last game was confidence. They came out very confident. Now, there is something really interesting. Hoffman's gone. Hoffman is gone. They're not going to re-sign him. They know it. For whatever reason, him and Berube have never gotten on the same page. Berube doesn't want to use him the way he's supposed to, and however that goes, that's what we got to deal with. I'm really looking forward to what we see tonight, but I know Hoffman's gone, and I actually think Bortuzzo might be gone, which kind of surprises me. I could see Bozak being gone, but I'm not sure there either. And we'll kind of see what happens. But I'm not. Oh, Maroon's, yeah, that was great. It'll be a trade. They won't release him. And you know, I actually think it's going to be draft picks. The Blues only have 2 picks in the first 4 rounds. I think they have a first and a second, or a first and a fourth. They need picks, so maybe they get to a second and a third. I could see them getting picks. That's what I think going to happen. I don't know if they're going to want players. You've got enough guys. Well, not only that, you clear that $4 million, and it takes the cap issue away, right? You can bring guys that are on that up. I really think that the biggest thing here is just clearing the cap space, right? There's teams that are interested in him. I know there were 4. 2 of them ended up being tire kickers. Hey, Ashley, how you doing? I hope you can share the show, Ashley. I didn't get a chance to do it. Looks like somebody did, because now I'm getting some viewers. Hi, guys. How we doing? Welcome to the Blue Note Fan Report. I'm Guy, the Y Blues fan, and this is the program that's by a fan, for a fan, and about you, the fan. We're brought to you today by Forrest Crump Enterprises, Mike Zook Enterprises, and War Stories Coffee. Please join us in the chat room and let us know what you got to say. 11 on Twitter. I've never had that many. Apologize, Lance is having some problems, but let's just keep going and talk about the games coming up. Blues Wild, this is huge. The last time the Blues faced the Wild, I know they lost. I can't remember exactly what the score was, but they've got back-to-back games, and they need to win them. You win these 2 games, and you put yourself in a position to fight for a playoff. You lose these 2 games, season's done. I really think that. You cannot even go on it even. 3 points, maybe, but you can't go 2. You need 3, maybe 4 on these next 2 games. They've got the players, and you got to beat them. Last time we played Cam Talbot, and he tore us up. I think they lost 4-1 or something like that. Blues have haven't had a shutout this year. And all my Twitter viewers went away. On you, Twitter. I really like to see. I want to see that speed again. That was what we saw in the last game. Speed kills, and if you get out there and use that speed, you can absolutely push things in the direction that you want to push them, and you can control the game. And that's where it's going to come from. You got to get down and control the game. I absolutely believe that that's how it's going to happen, and that's what's going to make it happen. So real quick, let's take a look at the standings, right? I want to show the standings for the contest. And here they are. Let's get them up. So these are your standings for the Pick'em contest. If you look, William Kegley and David Nash are tied for first with 8 points. Danny Tower, Nath V, all the way down in Australia, are tied third with 7th. Starting in 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Bob Morton, Jeremy Bander, Dan and Gianna Lagrasso, Chris Knight, Ashley Jones, Jordan York, who I haven't seen get her picks in yet, Mark Sepesto, Dan Ferris, all you guys right there, 5 points. Roland Spinks, Anita Snyder, Thomas Creasy, Jessica Bueller. She's only played in 2, and she had a 4-point game last time. Way to go, Jessica. Chris Stockley's there, Lance Scott, Tad Dieterman, myself, Devin Dayton, Jess York, Charles Miller, E. Guido, E. Donda Hendry. Then at 3 points, Brad Pond, who I haven't seen put his picks in yet. Julie Ladd, I haven't seen her put her picks in. Actually, she may have. Aaron Coulter, John Hefner, he put his in, I bet I gotta put it in for him. Kevin Dixon, Marianne Holmes, I haven't seen her picks. Ruther, Tim Henry, Laura Brannon, she almost had a perfect game last game. And then these are the guys that are playing here and there. Brian Turtle, well, he sponsored the contest and they can't pick for crap. And he won last month. Chris Hunyer, I went to high school with him. He disappeared. Sam's disappeared. Come on, guys, get back into it. Dean Mancusa, Philip Ferris, Jane Borcall, Ram Janella, Melissa Dominguez, Tina Montgomery. Where are you guys all at? Where are you at? It's so easy to get into the contest. Yes, it is. Where are we at here? Let me get back into here. Ashley said, aloha. Chris Stockley, Blue tore his stomach up. I'm not sure who he's talking about there. Trades now, Michael Boulay, trades now with this team seem like it could really backfire. Do you think a player comes to us and feel that they're being traded to a contender, or they got through go through the motion to finish the season? That's a good point. And most guys that are coming here are going to feel that the Blues are a contender. I really do. Rob Morton says, how about we see Kyrou hold on to the puck? Yeah, I would like to see that a little bit better. Ashley Jones says, I think we're going in with confidence, but that has bit them in the ass being too confident. I agree there. Hope Benny keeps a swagger. Oh, he needed that. I don't think we're going for players. I think we're trading for picks. Ashley, I'm absolutely with you on that one. Chris Talbot, 40 shots into his belly. Yeah, that's all we did last time. Let's not do that again. Who's going to be the biggest surprise or fire brand down run? I'm not sure what you're asking there, bud. Sorry, I'm not sure what you're asking. Sorry about Lance. I don't know what's going on with that. But hey, guys, the ones that are watching, don't forget to put your thumbs in the air, and don't forget to get in a pick'em contest, man. It's easy. It's simple. Right now, I'm at about 28 people. Ashley Jones, Kyle Mead, E. Guido, Kat Moore, the princess got in. Charles Miller, Danny Tower, Jeremy Brander, Chris Knight, Tim Henry, Julie Ladd, Kevin Dixon, Chris Shockley, Robert Morton, David Nash, William Kegley, Laura Brannon, Thomas Creasy, Roland Spink, Rooster Cogburn, Dan Ferris, Aaron Coulter, Lance Scott, Brian Tuttle, Anita Snyder, Jess Short, Devin Dayton, Chris Sense, and Dana Gianna Lagrasso. Those are the ones that I have in it right now. Who's going to be the leader or put this team on his shoulder to make the playoffs? It's going to, it's either going to be Tarasenko or it's going to be O'Reilly. That's easy. Bosey and Hoffman is a package trade to where and for what? Actually, I don't think that someone would take them as a package, to be honest with you. I could see them take, because it's almost the same guy, in some ways. Bozak does give you, Bozak does kill penalties, but yeah, I don't think it would be. I could see it be Bortuzzo and Hoffman somewhere, and I think that if I'm Armstrong, I'm looking for a second and a third this year, and I'm looking for someone that I think is going to get knocked out of the first round of the playoffs. I want it in the middle, right? 16, 17, 18, somewhere in there. Those guys are guys that, you can find good guys down there. I would love to see that type of thing. Really would. Ashley, I could join sometime. I doubt it'll be entertaining on video. You guys have all something special on air. You, Lance, Jeremy, and Brock are naturals. Oh, I appreciate that, Ashley. Thank you so much. Chris Shockley. Walt says he can barely see Brady in St. Louis, but Matthew won't come here. And that's straight from Walt's mouth. Oh, wow. Parayko's on right now. I think that's Parayko. Yeah. It looks like we got Lance. Have we got you back, buddy? Have we got your back, bud? You know, and Chris, you said that you could, Walt says he could see Brady in St. Louis, but Matthew won't come here. I'd rather have Matthew than Brady, to be honest. I really would. I like Matthew's swagger. I know he's got some antics out there that aren't the greatest, but I don't know. I think Matthew would be the better one. And we keep losing Lance. I don't know what's going on with the connection. I don't know if it's him. I don't know if it's me. I apologize about that, guys. Because sometimes you got to deal with the glitches, right? Michael Bouvet, I hope I said that right, and Tommy Enric, thank you for giving me some thumbs up and some love. I appreciate that. Great. Do you believe the Blues will make the playoffs? That is a great point and a great question, and I think I got Lance back. Can you hear me, Lance? Lance, can you hear me? Am I still choppy to you, bud? Okay, he'll be back at the intermission. I apologize, guys. I'm not sure what's going on. Forgive us. You know, we deal with this as we can. You know, the question there about the Blues making the playoffs, you know, it's all going to depend on the next two games. It will really, really depend on the next two games. If they win these two games and they've got some momentum going into Colorado, yeah, I think they will. But if they don't, I just don't know, man. Talking about who will step up and carry the team, I don't think it will be one guy. If we're making the playoffs, it's going to be me as a whole. That's a great point, Bob. Absolute great point. A and B and I think C are in KC this weekend for the tournament. Oh, yeah, that's right. The Hockey Warriors are up in Kansas City for a tournament. Good luck, guys. Good luck to all of you, man. I wish I could be there with you. I really do, man. And Chris should be getting his uniform soon. I can't wait. You got to get somebody to film that so I can use it, Chris. Please. Ashley Jones says, I'm hopeful, but not going to be surprised if they don't. Either way, I love them. And you're right, Ashley. Same with here. I absolutely love them either way. And I guess it's my turn to make my picks. Been going back and forth with this, but I think I'm going to surprise some people. So how about Guy makes his picks? It is time for Guy to make those picks. That's right. And will his picks be cheer? Or will they be? So how do you make your picks? Well, I'm going to show you right here, right now. You come over here and you go to stlfanreport.com. Pick on contest. Hawaii Blues Fan Pick'em Contest. Enter the contest. If you want to find some of my shows, come over here to the Fan Report. You'll find the Fan Report, Sly Fox Sports, the newsletter you can get into, and how to join the clan. Interviews. You can find some of my former players, Mike Liut, Terry Yake, Jamal Mayers, Rick Zombo, Grant Fuhr, and some of the media members I've done. I have more to add. So look for that to come up soon. Community, Fan of the Game. Come over to Fan of the Game. Oops, I can't go there. Oops. I got to go back to contest. I think I just screwed up. Oh, well. Get back to make sure what you're seeing. Oh, no, you were seeing the right thing. Okay. So there we go. Go down here. I got to pick the right thing to the contest. Right now, if you haven't gone to this page before, it's going to ask you for a Google account. If you don't have one, it's very easy. Use whatever email you want, pick a password, and that's it. We do that so it's only one entry per person because we've had an entry. You can look at the prizes. First prize is the Justin Fault. Second prize is a mystery puck. One like this. I don't know that this is going to be it. Third prize is this poster. Forrest Crump Enterprise, our sponsor, and these are some of the prizes I have, the door prizes. If the Blues win today, I'm going to give away 2 handmade Blues cozies as a door prize from this game. From whoever picks them, whoever is in the pick'em contest for this game could end up getting a door prize. Put your email address, first name and your last name and try and make it the same each time. Your group affiliation, if you don't see it, click other there. I'm going with the Blues, and I think that this is the game that we see this. If he's got that swagger back, that's what we're seeing tonight. So, this going to be applause? Because it's scary. Or a dump. I'm in, I'm submitted, and we'll find out. So make sure you guys get into that contest and find out. Have I got you back, Lance?
Yep.
Are you with me?
Can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah, bud. Absolutely. Really good.
Great.
So, hey, my pick went in. I hope you guys seen it, but I said 4-0, Bennington. You know, I'm hoping it's a good one. What do you think there, Lance? This is a huge game for the Blues. Do you think that they're going to push that swagger and get ahead today?
I certainly hope so, but until they show it to me for several games, I'm not going to get on the bandwagon quite yet. This Minnesota Wild team against the very good Avalanche team scored 12 goals in 2 games against them. The last game they scored 8 goals and made the Avalanche look very pedestrian. I hope you're right at that shutout, but unless Bennington is even better than his form was in 2019, I don't see that happening. This is an important game. They have so many games left with the Wild. The Wild have a couple games against the Coyotes, so these teams all have important games coming up. And I told you before the Colorado series that out of the next 6 games, the Blues needed to go 4-2, 5-1, and so far they're 1-3. 3-3 doesn't get it for me in those 6 games.
Yeah, that was not good at all. But I'm trying to find that silver lining in the cloud. My silver lining is this: you've got 7 games against the Wild, who are ahead of you. You win 4 of those, right? 4 of those, pick up 2 points. You win 5 of them, you pick up 4 points. You win 6 of them, you pick up 6 points. You have a chance to really jump this team, right?
If you win 6 of them against the Wild, you pick up 12 points. That's not just 6.
You pick up. Yeah, you're right. You
pick up 12 points because right now they're behind the Wild, I believe, by 10 or 12, if I'm not mistaken.
So they have a chance, and they play 3 straight against the Wild, 2 at home, 1 away. This is the time.
They have to go 2-1 or 3-0. They can't do any worse.
Yep, absolutely. You've got to get ahead, and then they play the Avalanche, who just got decimated by the Wild, 8-2. Right. Yep. Bennington saying, we're coming. That's what we needed, and that's what I'm looking for. If you're coming, come. He faced 51 shots in the last game. 1 goal.
Yeah,
I'll take that.
There were some people online that called me on that because if you remember right after the game, NHL.com said 45 shots.
Yeah.
And they changed it to 51.
50. Yeah.
So that's why I said 45 in our last podcast, because they changed it to 51.
Oh, they did change it. They added a bunch of shots.
Yeah. And
I caught that.
Hey, if he's on his form like he was the other night, they'll win this game. Or it's going to be a 1-0 type of game, 2-1 if he's on that type of form. If he's not, and he's played like he has most of the season, which I keep getting people telling me that he's been the MVP of the team this season. I would say for the first 15 games, he played very, very well. He was very good. After that, he's been suspect. He's been good one game. He's been
pedestrian,
game. And to say he's been MVP of this team is just far, far off. He's a good goaltender that when he's hot, he's a great goaltender and he can carry a team. That's what the Blues are going to need from him for the rest of the season. He can't have 2 bad games in a row. He can't have 3 bad games in a row. They need him to be the way he was the other night, or it's going to be very hard on them to make the playoffs.
Absolutely. They're facing Kaapo Kahkonen, who's 12-6-0 2 shutouts. I think he's got a 243 and a 938 save percentage. I mean, that's just out there. I got a question for everybody. Ooh, Michael Dante. I'm not thinking 2-1. I want them to play smart. And pissed off hockey like the other night. Light this friggin' team up. I'm stoked. I hope so, man. I know it was one game, but it sure does feel like it could be a catalyst. And I'm with you. I thought it was too. Hey, Tube Lover, get in the Pick'em contest. Go to stlfanreport.com. Get into the Pick'em contest. It's real easy. I want to get as many people in. Sponsored by Forrest Crump Enterprises. They are absolutely an amazing company in St. Louis and Illinois. So check them out and check out STL Fan Report, man. And hey, guys, I got a question for you. How many of you would like to have this? Right? A signed Braden Shen picture. At the second intermission, I'm going to tell you how to win this. Right? I'm going to give this away, not today, but I'm going to tell you next week. I think there's a game on Saturday. Next Saturday, I'm going to give this away. So I'm going to tell you how to win it. Lance, I got to ask, I know you and me, we've talked a lot, and we try and keep a steady head, but that win felt different, didn't it?
The team played with a different attitude. Like I said after the win, they were hard on the puck. Wherever that puck was, they didn't let up on the puck, and that's what got them the win. And I've not seen that but maybe 1 or 2 other times in the season, which bodes well if they continue to play that. I love Bennington's swagger, but come on, guys. It's 1 win, and the whole we're coming. Give me 4 wins out of 5 games. Give me 5 wins out of 6, and then I'll believe your work coming. I love his confidence. You've got to be confident as a goaltender, but a lot of people are basing their opinions just on the fact he said that. Well, Bennington said we're coming, so we must be coming. Takes a lot more to say it, and he proved it the other night. Let's see some more. People say I'm a naysayer. No, I'm not a naysayer. I just don't get excited with 1 win after 15, 20 games of disappointment. Give me several wins, and I'll be. Hey, I'm pumped. But I'll be really excited if they can throw together several more wins. Winning 1, losing 2, winning 2, losing 1 does them no good. Does them 0 good at all. I want to see 5 out of 6 wins, 6 out of 7, 5-2. That will convince me. 4-3 does not convince me that they're back. So come on, Blues. Let's give the effort you had the other night. This Wild team is built differently. Even in that loss, the first game against Colorado, they lost 5-4. They played a very good offensive game against a good team, and then they blew out Colorado in that other game. I've been watching Kaprizov, and I tell you, I'm so impressed with him. 16 goals, 18 assists, 34 points. The Blues have to watch him. They got to keep 1 or 2 people. They got to keep 1 guy on him and a second guy close to him that can come in and help when they need to. Because if they don't, we saw him score a bad angle goal against the Blues last time they played. This guy can score at will. He's playing like Tarasenko did in his second, third years with the Blues. Yeah. And he's got that type of talent to change a game. The Blues need to shut him down. You know, they've got Fiala, which I believe leads them second in scoring. They've got to watch him too. They've got Zuccarello. They got all kind of guys there that can score, but they've been playing well defensively and goaltending. That's been, to me, their huge improvement this year. And like you said, they've got a tough task tonight. Save percentage of 938. It's not going to be easy, but if the Blues play like they did the other night, they've got a great chance of winning this game. If they don't, their chances go way down to 50-50, just like every other night. But man, I'm hoping they show up and they're on the puck. Stay on that puck. Let's not have a second period like we had in the last game. Let's not let up like we did against the Knights. Let's have 3 good solid periods, and they will win this game.
No, I actually believe that. And one thing that I saw in the last game that I really liked, it wasn't just being hard on the puck. Passes were a lot crisper, right? But there's one thing that they do a lot that I really don't like. One guy will go to the corner, to the blue line corner, and sit there and turn back towards the play. Well, the problem with that is every time he gets the puck, he's got his back turned. He's got to stop and turn around. He takes all the speed and momentum out. I kind of wish they would shoot for the bounce off so he can be skating in the zone and not catching it, stopping, because that's was an issue. Entering the zone was an issue in the last game.
Yeah, but Guy, they have to do that because if there's a turnover, he's got to be ready. He's got to be ready that half turn to be able to skate into the play if he needs to and to skate back against a breakaway. He's got to be that way because if he's straight turned and they get a breakaway, they're done. He's not going to catch up to him because he doesn't have that momentum and the body shift to push off and catch up to him. That's exactly why they do it. I've noticed when they're behind in some instances, they'll turn their body a little bit more towards the play instead of having that half turn. But they've got to have that to be able to get back. It's when you're facing the play and a team breaks out of your zone and you've got to turn quickly and catch up to them. Unless you've got great speed, you're going to have a hard time catching up to them. And that's why they do it that way. But yeah, it would be great if they could do it that way every play, but it's going to catch them sometimes if they do that all the time.
Well, then what I would like to see then is that pass be ahead, not behind, because the pass ends up being behind or dead on them instead of being ahead. So if the pass was ahead and goes into the zone and comes off, then you can get some speed going into the zone. And not only that, if they get it, you have the chance to check them off because now you're getting speed and they're slowing down. It just, I don't know. I just kind of see them going south all the time and never north. And that's always an issue for me.
Yeah. And a lot of times, people have been upset with Dunn letting pucks go out of the zone. I've watched it and probably 1 out of 3 are his fault for the way he is. But 2 out of 3 guys, they're bad passes. They're just not good passes. And you've got to make sure that guy's back there. You've got to put it where he can get it. You can't put it between his skates. You've got to put it towards in front of him where his stick can get it, and then he can accelerate back into the play or pass it to somebody else. When you pass it towards his back skate that he's got turned, if he's got to jump back and play defense, 9 times out of 10, that's not going to end up well.
Lance asked who he wonders who get the Koprasov assignment. I think it's the Tereshchenko line. I'd like to see Barbashev and Tereshchenko on that.
I think it's going to be the 4th line or the 2nd line.
Well, we'll see. Well, it's almost game time, so I want to thank everybody for watching. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see you at the intermission. Now that Lance has all the quirks worked out and I have my quirks worked out, we'll have a great intermission show. And don't forget, I'll give you a hint on how to win that Braden Shin picture on the first intermission. So you better be at the intermission show. Aloha, mahalo. And I get to tell you about the 2 interviews I had at the first intermission, and damn, were they good. I mean good. Aloha. And bye, Lance.
Goodbye.